Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making some delicious Geera goat. So if you guys would like to see how to make this amazing and simple dish, keep watching. Of course you can make this dish with any protein you like, pork, chicken, beef, you name it, you can make it with this recipe. So we're going to start with our washed and clean goat meat. I'm going to season with salt. Now I'm using half a teaspoon. If you use less salt in your diet, by all means use quarter of a teaspoon. Then I'll go in with some complete seasoning, a few sprigs of fresh thyme. Then goes pimento pepper and scotch bonnet chopped. The scotch bonnet is optional if you're cooking for kids. In goes chopped celery, minced garlic, chopped onions, green seasoning, and in my green seasoning I have a lot of pudina, also known as Cuban oregano, so you want to give that a mix. I'm going in with some of this green seasoning from Caribbean Flavors, and this can be found on Amazon. If you live in the US and it's hard to find shadow benny or cilantro, you can order this and use it. So I'm just going to give that a good mix and set it aside to marinate for a minimum of 1 hour or overnight. When your meat is ready, you're going to go ahead and put up a pot on a medium heat and add in your oil. In goes a few methi or fenugreek seeds and a few cumin or Geera seeds. Now we're going to allow these to toast until they're dark brown in color, but you don't want to burn them because the fenugreek will taste a little bitter if it gets burnt. So once it's dark brown, we're going to go in with some aromatics. So chopped onions, pimentos, scotch bonnet pepper, and a few curry leaves. If you don't have the curry leaves, you can omit it. So we're going to saute this until the edges of the onions start to turn a light brown color. You see how it looks? You want it to get that beautiful light brown color, and then you'll go in with your seasoned goat meat. You can also use mutton or lamb here too. So we're going to give this a mix to coat it with those aromatics that we sauteed, and you're going to allow this to cook on a high heat to try to dry out all of the natural juices that will come out of the goat meat, and allow it to start to brown. Now this is what it would look like as it's starting to brown. So give it a mix. Make sure it's not sticking to the bottom of the pot. And this, by doing this step, you're just adding so much more flavor. It's called bunjing down. So now we'll go in with water to help this cook. You want to cover the meat with enough water, and then we're going to bring it up to a simmer. Once it comes up to a simmer, go ahead and cover it. You could always transfer this into a pressure cooker or your Instant Pot at this time and cook until the meat is fork tender. So you'll see I have a lot of sauce in my goat still. That's how we want it. But of course, if you wanted to dry it down more and make it more of a dry consistency, you can. Now here I'm going in with my Geera powder, and I add it about 8 minutes before the goat is finished. And we're going to mix that in and allow this to cook down. Now as I said, I want it with a little sauce, and if you want it dry, of course cook it down until all of that liquid in there dries out. Now this way of making Geera goat or Geera anything is my mother-in-law's way. I just absolutely love it when the Geera goes in almost at the end and not at the beginning. So if you guys have never tried this method, please give it a try, and I promise you, you will love it. So all you have to do is taste and adjust your salt at this time, and it's ready to be served. We love serving this with dal and rice, or you can even serve it with roti. So I hope you guys give this recipe a try. It's so delicious. It's my mother-in-law's recipe. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I'll see you all in my next video. Leave me your comments down below. I'd love to hear from you all. Bye.